أعوذ بالله من الشيطان اللعين الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله الذي رحمنا برسوله ورزقنا بكتابه وهدانا على ولاية أهل بيت نبيه، ثم الصلاة والسلام على أشرف خلقه خاتم أنبيائه وسيد المرسلين حبيب إله العالمين سيدنا وحبيب قلوبنا وشفيع نفوسنا أبي الزهراء المصطفى محمد وعلى آل بيته الطيبين الطاهرين. السلام عليك يا أبا عبد الله وعلى الأرواح التي حلت بفنائك، عليكم مني جميعا سلام الله أبدا ما بقيت وبقي الليل والنهار، ولا جعله الله آخر العهد مني لزيارتكم. أما بعد، لا أصحابك أصحابي. The companions are a very widely discussed topic around the world today. If you go on Google and you search companions or ashab, you find that after the definition it gives you the companions of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa alih. However, the majority of the world today follows the Christian faith, and among those who follow the Christian faith, they revere the companions of Isa alayhi salam to be the greatest of companions, the 12 disciples of Jesus. Therefore tonight I would like to discuss the disciples of Isa alayhi salam from a dialogue that they had recorded within the Holy Quran to the point where Isa alayhi salam ascended. And in doing this, we must firstly understand that, number one, what was the dialogue between Isa and his disciples? Number two, what did these disciples do? Did they continue to believe, or did one of them end up betraying Isa alayhi salam? And number three, are the companions of the prophets and A'imma comparable? If so, who was the one that said that there are no companions like my companions? صلوا على محمد وآل محمد. Isa alayhi salam, he had taught his companions many things. He had very close companions, like we mentioned, 12 of them were known as his disciples. Now, one with a disciple teaches them things. Among those things that he taught were that they had to fast and remain patient for 30 days. If they proceeded in doing so, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala would reward them with any gift that they wanted. So they agreed, and they did. Then they came to Isa alayhi salam and they said, "O Messenger of God, is it possible for your Lord to reveal to us a table from the sky, from the heavens, so that we may eat from it?" Isa told them, "Fear Allah if you truly believe." What do you mean, is it possible? Of course it's possible. Then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala documents their reply, and it says, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, قَالُوا نُرِيدُ أَن نَأْكُلَ مِنْهَا وَتَطْمَئِنَّ قُلُوبُنَا وَنَعْلَمَ أَن قَدْ صَدَقْتَنَا وَنَكُونَ عَلَيْهَا مِنَ الشَّاهِدِينَ. We want to eat from it so that our hearts may find rest and know that you have spoken the truth to us, and we will surely be amongst those who are witnesses for it. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala agreed and allowed the table to go down, and then he documents in Surah Al-Ma'idah, قَالَ اللَّهُ إِنِّي مُنَزِّلُهَا عَلَيْكُمْ فَمَنْ يَكْفُرْ بَعْدُ مِنْكُمْ فَإِنِّي أُعَذِّبُهُ عَذَابًا لَا أُعَذِّبُهُ أَحَدًا مِنَ الْعَالَمِينَ. I am going to bring it down on you. But if any of you disbelieves after this moment, then know that I will punish you with a punishment so severe no one in the world, past, present or future, will have ever experienced anything like it. So then the table was revealed. Isa alayhi salam saw that there was a cloth on it and said, no one touches it until I finish my prayer. He prayed and thanked Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, after which he revealed what was on the table. A single piece of fish and 5 pieces of bread, one with honey, one with vinegar, and the other 3 had other coatings on them. Now, Isa tells them, eat. They said, we won't eat until you eat, O Messenger of God. He said, no. The ones who asked for it will eat from it. I will not touch it. They said, now we feel uneasy about eating this. So Isa told them, okay, you don't want to eat from it? Bring the sick, bring the poor, bring the elderly, and bring those who are hungry to come eat from it. So they did. A single piece of fish and 5 pieces of bread. Narrations tell us that they fed over 1,300 people. And this was one of the miracles of Al-Masih Isa ibn Maryam, salamullahi alayh. Now, if we continue a bit further into Isa's life, you find that shortly after, they began to slowly disbelieve in Isa, the people who ate from it. So Isa came to his companions and said that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has informed me that there are those authorities from the Romans and Bani Israel who want to come and crucify me, they want to kill me. He appointed Simon as his successor. Then he asked a question. Our narrations differ here. They say that Isa asked the question and said, who will disguise himself as myself and be crucified in my place so that I may ascend to the heavens? The other narration involves Judas, Yahuda, who was one of the 12 disciples of Isa alayhi salam, but ended up betraying him. He ended up betraying him and disclosed his position to the authorities, telling them that Isa is over there, go and apprehend him. When they arrived, they found no one there, turned around, looked at Yahuda, and they saw that his face was the face of Isa ibn Maryam alayhi salam. So they ended up crucifying him. As for the other narration where one of the disciples became looking like Isa, he was the youngest disciple, and our narrations tell us that when Yahuda, Judas, acknowledged what he had done, he had thought that he had truly caused the killing of Isa alayhi salam. Unaware, he ended up taking his own life. Now, we find that among the companions of Isa there were hypocrites as well, for he said that they will split into 3 factions. One who will follow his successor, Simon, and the other 2 will be hypocrites and lie about him. So if they also had hypocrites, we find that in the companions of Musa alayhi salam there were hypocrites. In the companions of Isa there were hypocrites. In the companions of Nuh there were hypocrites. And most of all in the companions of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa alihi there were hypocrites. So much so they had a verse of the Holy Quran and a whole chapter in the Holy Quran revealed about them called Surah Al-Munafiqun, the chapter of hypocrites. If among them were hypocrites, this is where the misconception comes in, that you Shia, you hate all the companions of Rasulullah. On the contrary, we dislike those who were munafiqeen, hypocrites. But as for Salman, Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa alayhi says, Salmanu minna ahlul bayt. Salman is from us, ahlul bayt. Abu Dhar al-Ghifari, Ammar bin Yasir, Miqdad. And amongst the companions of Rasulullah, there were 2 specifically who fought alongside Rasulullah, fought alongside Amir al-Mu'mineen, fought alongside Imam al-Hasan, and achieved their martyrdom and shahada at the hands of Abi Abdullah al-Husayn alayhi salam. One of these companions, if you go to Karbala today, you find that there is a whole dharih only for him. These 2 companions are Habib ibn Mudahir and Muslim bin Awsaja, alayhuma afdalus salati was salam. These 2 companions were very great companions of Aba Abdullah. Abu Abdullah's companions are not comparable to any other companions. Every single prophet and Imam had hypocrites among his companions except Abu Abdullah, where he says, لا أعلم أصحابا أوفى أو خيرا من أصحابي. I do not know companions greater or more loyal than my companions. And the most famous line that still sends wavelengths till today from 1400 years ago, لا أصحاب كأصحابي. There are no companions like my companions, the companions of Abi Abdullah al-Hussein alayhi salam, who achieved something we all who are sitting here today wished we could have had. The moment their heads hit the turab of Karbala, Abi Abdullah al-Hussein would come running towards them and place his cheeks on their cheeks and say, that's my grandfather Rasulullah, my father Amir al-Mu'mineen, my mother Fatima, and my brother Hassan are all waiting for you in paradise, and I will be there reunited with you very shortly. These are the companions who from the time of the Prophet were loyal to him. These are the companions whom we should look up to. The companions of Abi Abdullah al-Hussein alayhi السلام. أقول قولي هذا والحمد لله الذي هدانا لهذا وما كنا لنهتدي لولا أن هدانا الله. اللهم عجل لوليك الفرج واجعلنا من أعوانه وأنصاره ومن المستشهدين من بين يديه يا الله. وصل اللهم على محمد وآله الطيبين الطاهرين.